Understanding romantic cues can be akin to deciphering a complex code. You may be overanalyzing her every move, uncertain as to whether she is conveying a message or merely being polite. But here's the truth. Her body language, tone of voice, and actions often reveal exactly what she's thinking. What if you could unlock that understanding? By the end of this video, you'll not only know the subtle sign she wants you to kiss her, but you'll also know how to approach that moment with confidence and clarity. Pay close attention, as comprehending these cues has the potential to transform your approach towards those intimate moments. Having this skill will be a blessing, and it's easier than you think once you know what to look for. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real, relatable tips on how to deal with the complicated world of love and relationships. You can tell she wants to get closer to you by the way she leans in during talks, brushes her hand against yours, or even closes the space between you. Being close isn't just a coincidence, it's one of the oldest and most reliable signs of attraction. Think about it. People naturally stay away from people they don't feel comfortable with, so if she's choosing to be in your personal space, there's a reason for that. For example, if you're on a date with her, every time you say something funny, she leans in a little closer and laughs in a way that feels natural, but on purpose. She's attracted to you. The way her shoulder touches yours and she doesn't pull away isn't random. It's her way of telling you that she likes being close to you and feels safe in your company. You'll also notice that she doesn't move away when you lean in. This is her way of saying, "I'm comfortable with you and I want you closer." The distance or lack of it between you says a lot. If she persists in occupying your personal space for an extended period, it's her cue to escalate the relationship. Respect that space, but see it as a chance. People often say that the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when she locks eyes with you, it's never by accident. Making and maintaining long-term eye contact is one of the most powerful ways to show interest and anticipation. It's a way of connecting that goes beyond words, creating a moment of shared intimacy that can feel electric. Think about how that works in movies. That long look is always the start of the most beautiful scenes. When two characters lock eyes, the tension builds. The same thing happens in real life. If her eyes linger on yours during a conversation, and especially if her pupil seems to dilate slightly, her body signals her attraction to you through this physiological response. Now imagine that you're in the middle of a conversation and she catches you staring just a second longer than expected. She might glance away, but then look back at you with a soft, expectant expression. That moment isn't random. It's her way of showing a deeper connection. That's her way of telling you without words that she's interested in you and where this could go. Here's a tip. If you find her looking at you like this, hold her gaze for just a moment longer before smiling. It shows confidence and creates an intimate moment between you. Both confidence is attractive, and by holding her gaze, you're reinforcing that connection she's already initiated. This next one is subtle, but incredibly powerful. If she keeps glancing at your lips while you're talking, chances are she's thinking about kissing you. It's not something people do consciously, which makes it one of the most genuine signs of attraction. This gesture is subtle but speaks volumes about what might be on her mind. Picture this: you're on a first date, and somewhere in the middle of your conversation, she compliments your smile, and as she does, you notice her gaze drops briefly to your lips before returning to your eyes. It's quick, but it's unmistakable. That glance is her subconscious way of focusing on the possibility of a kiss. This is your cue to explore the possibility of a kiss. Smile. Monitor her reaction as you gently move closer. If she stays where she is, or even leans in a little, you know what to do. Small, silent signs build these kinds of moments, and recognizing them can significantly contribute to creating an unforgettable UL experience for both of you. Believe in yourself and pay attention to what she says. When women are nervous or excited, they often fidget with their hair, necklaces, or earrings. They don't intentionally do this. It's a subconscious reaction associated with attraction. If she's twirling her hair while leaning toward you, it's her way of releasing that nervous energy. Yes, it's a good kind of nervousness, and her body's way of processing the excitement she feels being around you. Before we go any further, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. We deeply appreciate your support, which helps us grow and makes you an important part of our journey. Now, let's go back to our discussion. Picture this. You're sitting across from her at a cafe, and while you talk, she keeps smiling and brushing her hair behind her ear or adjusting her necklace. These small, seemingly unimportant things keep happening. Although they look harmless, her body language tells you a lot about her feelings. If she's nervous, it means she's fully present and focused on you. See this? Lean in and respond with warmth and confidence to make her feel even more comfortable around you. These are subtle but clear signs that she's into you. Being calm and sure of yourself will strengthen the connection she's already showing. Touch is one of the easiest ways to see if someone is interested. Whether it's a light touch on the arm, brushing her hand against yours, or a playful nudge. These small actions are her way of getting to know you and making a connection. Touch is a universal language, and when she uses it on purpose, she's telling you that she feels safe and drawn to you. For example, if you make a joke at a casual game night with friends and she laughs and taps your arm playfully, or if you're walking side by side and her hand lightly brushes yours more than once, these aren't accidents. They're intentional moments of connection. She's finding ways to get close to you without saying a word. Here's the key. When she initiates touch, it means she's leaving the door open for you to do the same test. You can reciprocate by gently touching her arm or hand. If she leans in or reciprocates, you're making progress. Pay attention to these small interactions. They often say more than words can. Gentle touches can convey a deep sense of mutual interest and emotional connection. Compliments are her way of showing admiration, and when paired with slight nervousness, it's a strong indicator that she's interested. If she's laughing more than usual, stumbling over her words, or even fidgeting while complimenting you, it's because she's excited about being around you. Compliments may seem casual on the surface, but when delivered in this way, they carry much deeper meaning. For example, let's say you're walking into a restaurant and she stops to tell you how amazing your cologne smells. Then, almost immediately, she giggles nervously and looks down as if unsure of how you'll respond. This combination of admiration and vulnerability is her way of expressing interest without being too forward. She uses this as a tactic to gauge your interest while clearly indicating her attraction to you. Take her nervous energy as a positive sign. Respond with a genuine smile and return the compliment in a way that feels natural. For instance, tell her, "Thanks. I was hoping you'd like it," or point out something you appreciate about her. A thoughtful response not only validates her effort, but also deepens the connection. You can show her that you're paying attention by responding to her signs in these kinds of situations. As a thank you for reading this far, here's an extra treat. Often overlooked but very telling, if she stops talking and looks deeply into your eyes with her lips slightly parted, she's silently inviting you to make the move. This is the look, and it's almost universal. It's that moment when time seems to stop for a second. Her eyes hold yours, her breathing slows, and she seems completely focused on you. In that moment, she's telling you without words that she's ready for something more. Often, she'll also lean slightly toward you, tilt her head, or soften her expression to go along with this look. In this vulnerable, intimate and deeply meaningful moment, I trust you with it. When this happens, move slowly and lean in slightly, but make sure to watch her reaction. If she tilts her head towards you or stays still, that's her signal to let the moment happen naturally. The important thing is to move with confidence and be present, because this is one of the most intimate non-verbal cues she can give. Recognizing and responding to it with care shows emotional intelligence and respect. If you've made it this far, comment that she wants you to kiss her so we know you're part of our amazing community. By interacting with us, you tell us what you like and you help our community grow. Next time you're on a date, remember that the most important thing is to go into the situation with trust and respect. These subtle cues are her way of asking you to get closer, but you should be careful and understand each other before taking any further steps. If this video helped you figure out the signs, please like it so others can too. Don't forget to subscribe for more useful relationship advice.